News when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Amy Morris. There's your closing bell for this Friday on Wall Street, where stocks held on to gains as the countdown to the next Fed decision begins. We do bring you closing numbers each day here at Bloomberg. The S&P 500 gained 12 points. NASDAQ gained 73. The Dow gained 103 points. The 10-year Treasury yield at 4.14%. The 2-year yield at 3.56%. And Bitcoin lost 3%, now trading around $89,000. The Supreme Court will review President Trump's planned rollback of automatic birthright citizenship, setting up a high-stakes showdown over what has long been understood to be a constitutional right. Trump wants to redistrict citizenship to babies with at least one parent who is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, meaning that newborn children of people on temporary visas would not automatically become Americans. The justices will hear the case next year and then rule by July. A panel of vaccine advisors for the CDC has voted to change the recommendation that all babies get a hepatitis B shot within 24 hours of birth. Hepatitis B is a viral infection of the liver. It can lead to chronic illnesses, cirrhosis, and cancer. The CDC has recommended the hepatitis B shot for newborns for 35 years, and in that time, infections have practically disappeared. This move is expected to reverse that progress. A federal judge has given the Justice Department permission to release transcripts of a grand jury investigation into Jeffrey Epstein's abuse of underage girls in Florida, dating back to 2005 and 2007. The case ultimately ended without any federal charges. Two judges in New York are also considering similar requests to unseal grand jury transcripts from the probe of Epstein, resulting in his 2019 indictment. SpaceX reportedly in talks now for a share sale that would value the rocket maker higher than OpenAI's record-setting $500 billion, making SpaceX the most valuable U.S. private company. Bloomberg's Ed Ludlow says there's actually some more to this.
I'm hearing that there is a tender underway. It could close by Monday. But actually, the share price I was hearing is much nearer to $300 a piece, which would put the valuation nearer to $600 billion. So this is a kind of live situation.
Sources tell the Wall Street Journal that SpaceX CFO Brett Johnson told investors about the sale in recent days. In addition, the information is reporting that SpaceX is looking to launch an IPO in late 2026. Netflix has agreed to buy Warner Brothers Discovery in a deal valuing the business at $82.7 billion. Including debt. Geetha Raghunathan of Bloomberg Intelligence says Netflix held some appeal for Warner Brothers.
I don't think Paramount was willing to pay more than about $26 for the entire company. And Netflix, of course, really kind of paying up almost $28 a share. So we know that David Zaslav, the CEO of Warner, was looking for something close to about $30 per share for the entire company. Remember, this is a stock that was trading at $12 just a few months ago.
Netflix president Ted Sarandos on the shareholder call says this helps further the Netflix mission.
We already have incredible shows and movies, but this is a rare opportunity. And it's going to help us achieve our mission to entertain the world and to bring people together through great stories.
The acquisition is expected to close in the next 18 months and will give Netflix ownership of the HBO network, along with its library of hit shows and Warner Brothers assets, including its film and TV archive. But don't count Paramount Skydance out just yet. CNBC is reporting that company plans to take its bid for Warner Brothers straight to the shareholders. Multiple news reports say Paramount is mulling a hostile takeover bid. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries are developing a coordinated strategy to make the 2026 election a referendum on affordability. In an exclusive Bloomberg interview, Jeffries described difficulties working with House Republicans on addressing the crisis.
Part of the challenge with Republicans is that they've broken all of their promises. They indicated that they were going to lower costs. In fact, lower costs on day one. Costs haven't gone down in America. Costs have gone up. Housing costs are through the roof. Grocery prices through the roof. Electricity bills through the roof. And now, because my Republican colleagues refuse to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits, we know tens of millions of people are about to experience dramatically increased health care costs.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries in an exclusive interview with Bloomberg's Joe Matthew. Hear that entire interview on the Balance of Power podcast. That's news when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Amy Morris. This is Bloomberg.